Why, hello everybody. It's your host, me, Daya, and you already know what's up, everybody. We're dealing with a fucking idiot again. Now, for those who don't know who Mr. Zed is, let me give you the download real fast. Mr. Zed here is what we refer to in the gaming community as a non-pro gamer. What we mean by that is this motherfucker has decided to pull some really fucked up nonsense, such as sending his spouse death threats and overall thinking that this kid's insane. He's edgier than a fucking knife. Now, let me spill the tea with you real fast. In my last video, I said that his spouse broke up with him because, death threats. But I was also going to make a sketch review on him because people were saying that he was drawing porn on Sketch, and if you know, that's a big no-no. But I didn't go around to it because, well, Sketch kind of is dead at the moment, so it's really not much of an issue. But let me spill the tea with you, alright? Let me just spill the tea. He is back at it again, being a fucking idiot. Now, his spouse actually is a sweet person. So sweet, in fact, that she decided to give him another chance. Why? I don't fucking know. But she managed to give him another chance. And for some reason, I think fucking Zed is cheating on her. I don't fucking know. For all I know, she decided to give him another chance. I don't think it worked out. And those two aren't together again, I think. I don't know. But currently, this kid, this fucking edgier than a knife person over here, thinks that he is fucking insane. He's basically your equivalent of, this is edgy, and this is deep, and Bob, it's just a phase. Honestly, to the point where it's getting on my fucking nerve. Now, normally this wouldn't get on my nerve, but you see, I have a soft spot when people decide to threaten my friends with even more death threats and think that themselves as insane. Let me just put it to you example. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again, expecting a different outcome. That is technically the definition of insanity. If you would think about it, I'm going insane because I do everything over and over and over and over and over again. So technically, if you put it to it lightly, I'm insane. But this isn't a video about me. I can make those anytime I want. This is for the shit-eating son of a bitch who thinks that he has all that in a bag of chips because he's, quote, insane. In fact, if you even... I have screenshots provided by this anonymous user that I will not name for anonymous reasons, saying such as this. Like, what the fuck even is this shit? And for those who are wondering what this person is right here, I was actually supposed to make a video on her, because apparently she was making death threats and actually stalking Zed for some fucking reason. Honestly, I really don't care. It's really fucking stupid. But the fact of the matter is, this fucking idiot, this fucking dumbass who honestly thinks that this is all appropriate, is just being an utter complete dick. Like, how the fuck do you even say this shit? And you know what? Let's start with the segment where I show you all the screenshots. So, prepare your eyes, witness the amount of screenshots I've gathered. Congratulations, you watched all the screenshots. So now that you see what we're dealing with, we can pretty much determine that this guy's an absolute fucking cunt. Like, holy shit. Like, you really got some fucking nerve. And here's the best part. Here is the fucking best part. I know everything about him. And this is also the best part. He thinks... Alright, he thinks that this mad lad, this fucking Chad wannabe, he thinks that he scares me. He thinks that I'm afraid of him. Why do you think I say that? Well, it's quite simple. Very simple. Because the lady who gave him a second fucking chance out of anyone on this motherfucking earth, who gave this fucking idiot a second chance, she told him that he's not acting right. He's not doing anything right. He's not like him. It's just, respectful, basically saying, stop it. You're not acting like yourself, right? He says, some stupid shit along those lines. But, she says, don't make me Gedaya. Because you know what I'll do. I'm an asshole. I admit, I am an asshole. And I can be a bigger one if you provoke me. This motherfucker comes back and says, oh, you'll backstab me? You'll backstab me? Me? Get Daya. Get him. Zed, I know you're watching this. And you don't understand the amount of trouble you've just activated on yourself. You see, kid, I have information on you you don't want in the public. I have information you really, really don't want me to send out. Kid, I'm giving it to you straight. Quit this shit. Because this is fucking ridiculous. You are damn near a fucking adult and you act like a child. You are envious of everyone. You yell at the people who care you the most. You treat them like utter complete garbage. I don't like that very much. In fact, I don't like anything you do. In fact, I remember when I first fucking met you, that you decided to cop an attitude with me when I told you to delete that post of you drawing yourself naked and fucking blatantly showing the goddamn penis on an app designed for little kids. I remember when you decided to cop that attitude with me. I remember that like it was yesterday. You're lucky that Sketch doesn't exist anymore, or else I would have had that screenshot. You really don't want to pick a fight with me, child, 'cause you won't win. Let me just give it to you straight. You have one warning from me. Quit this shit now, or I make it public. And you don't want that, because if I do, say goodbye to your career. I will make sure that you will have nothing, because, you see, when it comes down to it, you really don't have anything. Because you are nothing more but an envious, greedy, hypocritical piece of utter complete human feces. To the point that you would honestly think that you remotely scare me. That you honestly think that I would be bothered by you. Which I am. I'm highly disappointed in you. Because I can see that you're not acting your age. And you are being an utter complete daft cunt. So, Mr. Denvar, or Denver, however the fuck you say your name, you have one warning. If you even remotely think I'm joking, I'm not. In fact, let me go down my list. My little list here that was provided to me by Mr. Obnominous. In this list right here, he basically lists out every single personality trait about you. So ladies and gentlemen, let's start this roasting session, shall we? Let's start reading down this list. Let's get into it, shall we? Personalities of Denver. Immature. Acts like a kid. Brags like a kid. Very jealous sometimes. Very envious. of things. Doesn't appreciate a god fucking damn thing. Which is pretty obvious, judging by the fact that his ex legit gave him a second chance, he blew it, and then he went on to another lady and did the exact same shit to her. Where was I? Not very grateful. Has no gratitude whatsoever. Obvious. Is always angry. He always feels guilty for himself. Gee. Maybe if you weren't such a cunt, you wouldn't feel guilty for yourself. Just a thought. Holy shit. I'm a prophet. Lacks attention. He's careless. He doesn't do think before you act. Obvious, judging by the fact he has a mouth he doesn't like to shut up, especially with all of his death threats and thinking that he's insane. Newsflash, you're not. But let's continue on our list, shall we? He doesn't mentally think as well. Always negative. He hates real life. Wow. It's like everyone in the fucking planet hates real life. No one loves life, and if you do, I envy you. There's only one thing in this world that I love to my dear and passion, and that's my fiance. I treat her with all forms of love because she's my blessing. So let's continue on. He's always triggered. Obviously. He thinks he's useless. Probably because he's nothing more but a negative piece of shit. I honestly don't feel bad for him. He thinks about suicide. This is gonna sound really, really, really bad. But honestly, fucking do it. And I know I'm gonna probably get a strike for that. But you're a piece of shit. No one wants you to be this way. And the fact that you're doing it yourself is pissing me off. Like, seriously, it's either this. Because as a person who suffers with super chronic depression and damn near tried to kill himself 5 separate times, it's not fun. And you know, I've really been thinking about something. When people, think that they're caught and, this, that, and the other, they're not gonna say, oh, I'm just gonna kill myself. Well, motherfucker, if you're caught and you did something bad, do it. We have really no use for your stupidity and the gene pool that is life. We don't want your stupidity spreading on to anybody else. Honestly, that's what I just think. But that's enough what I think. Let's continue going down. He hates being teased. Get over it. He hates being joked about. Boo fucking who. He has a lack of social skills in real life. Honestly, I don't doubt that, judging by the fact I wouldn't be this idiot's friend. He hates education. Wow, he's a fucking dumbass as well. Especially math. I can agree with that. Math sucks. He's not proud of being Filipino. Oh, okay. Insane and unstable. Insane and unfucking stable. That pisses me off. You wanna know why that pisses me off, everybody? Everybody, you wanna know why this pisses me off? Because you're not insane, Mr. Denver. You are not remotely unstable at all. You are mere more but a fucking actor. What I mean by that is, you're not insane. You want to pretend that you're insane. Because you think it's cool. You think being insane is fun. Newsflash. It fucking isn't. Being insane is not supposed to be cool. Being insane is not supposed to be fun. You are not unstable. You're choosing to be, quote, unstable. There's a huge fucking difference between being unstable and pretending, you fucking idiot. Me? Me? Now that's a different story. I can kind of think of myself as insane because you know what I do every day? I get up, I eat food, I sit at my computer, and I go to sleep. That's the same cycle I follow every fucking day to the T. And I always expect a different outcome every time I do it. But it's always the same fucking outcome. That's insanity. Now, when you talk about unstable, when we talk about unstable, you are not unstable. Me? I suffer with heavy anger issues, and so does every other person on this planet Earth. And they know how to control those anger issues, and they know how to socialize. But when it comes down to me, I like to say that I'm in control of my anger sometimes, but sometimes I can be unstable. You kid, you're not unstable. You're not even remotely. Well, let's go back down the list, shall we? Because we're almost done with this list. He wants to get out of his country. I don't blame him. He hates his depressing country. It's better than living in any other place on the planet fucking Earth, besides others. Always unhappy and sad. Probably has depression. Oh my Bob, he has depression. Oh my God, he has depression. Oh my God, we should be pity for him. That's what I would say if I actually give a fuck. But I know that someone out there believes this shit. I don't believe him for a fucking dime. Yeah, I believe he gets sad, but having depression? Nuh-uh. No. He doesn't have fucking depression. He just feels guilty because he got caught. Or when he gets yelled at for being a fucking dumbass. Simple as fucking that. He is not aware... He's not aware while he's doing bad actions. You have got to be fucking kidding me. You have got to be pulling my leg. You have got to be cutting off my fucking leg and smacking me with it. You cannot be fucking serious. You cannot be fucking serious with this absolute nonsense. Ah, my God. You know, I'm disappointed. I know this is really gonna sound weird, but I'm superbly disappointed. I am beyond disappointed. I am fucking... I don't even know what I am. I'm so just astonished. I am beyond mind blown of how fucking stupid this person is. How shitty this person is. How stupid it is. And honestly to God, I keep forgetting that this idiot was once friends with Creeper Nukes. Yeah. Everybody remember Creeper Nukes by chance? Yeah. He was friends with him. So honestly, I really don't know what to think about him anymore. I really don't know what to think about him anymore. But honestly, I do have to say this. I've said my piece. If this shit happens again, or if I find out that in any form of matter that this idiot is going around throwing death threats, which I don't take lightly, because as a person who's been stalked and damn near killed, I don't take them lightly, because they can land you in prison. It's simple. They just have to report it to the fucking cops. But I've said my piece, and if he does this shit again, have you know that I will be going public with all the information I have on him. Be it that I don't have any screenshots because I didn't get a chance to take him while Sketch was alive. Be it that I do have word that he has done a lot of bad shit. He even said it himself. If I ever figured out, which by the way, I have, that he did the things that he done, I would despise him, which I already do. So, Mr. Denvar, you have your warning. Don't do this shit again, or else I go public. But anyways, I'm in the Diamond Storm. You have been a lovely audience. And note, I really don't like doing this, because it just makes it not better. But I really don't give a fuck at this rate, because this person's a piece of shit. So, his YouTube channel is in the link in the description below. Go pay him a nice little visit. Tell him I said hi. I've been the Diamond Storm. You've been a lovely audience. Don't forget to hold that bleach tight. And make sure that if anybody tells you that you fucking suck, punch them in the face, because you're better than them. Hold that bleach tight. You're definitely going to eat for the next episode. And goodbye.